Hey, what's going on, everybody? It's Slayer back here again with another video. I'm a recovering alcoholic. I have over 3 weeks of sobriety, and I make these videos not only to help myself stay sober, but also to help you guys out there stay sober as well. Before we get into this, the topic of today's video, I just wanted to say a thank you to each and every single one of you guys who have joined this community and have come along on the journey. We're almost at 900 subscribers on this channel, which is just beautiful. Before we know it, we're gonna be at 1,000. We can start doing live streams, and yeah, man, I can't thank you guys enough. It's been a real privilege to talk to each and every one of you guys in the comments. I make it a real priority to myself to make sure to reply to every single one of you guys. I feel like I owe it to you guys, and I wanna be there to help you guys. So thank you, and I love you guys. So for today's video, this is actually going to be the first video for kind of like a new series that I'm going to start in my channel. And basically what it is that I'm just going to go on Reddit and take interesting posts that are like addiction, alcoholism, recovery, all that type of stuff related. You know, whether it's a crazy story or a heartfelt story or an inspirational story, whatever they might be. You know, not huge stories or anything, but just, you know, controversial, whatever it might be, and I'm gonna read them on camera for the video for you guys, and I'm gonna give my opinion a little bit. And I really, more than anything, I would like to hear your guys' opinion on it. This is a community. It's not just about my opinion. We are a body here. We're a one on my channel, you know what I mean? So I would like to hear your guys' opinions on this stuff as well. And as you can see from the title, we're getting into some kind of crazy stuff, man. The first one, and I'm leaving these people's names out. It's pretty easy to find this stuff. You just look it up and then look up Reddit. I'm not gonna throw their names out there like that. But the first one was titled, the first Reddit post, this Reddit post was titled, "Alcoholism is not a disease. Grow up." See it right there. Alcoholism is not a disease. It's a virus, actually. Are you happy now it's a virus? No, I'm just joking. But alcoholism is not a disease. Grow up. Let's hear what this person had to say, shall we? This is what this individual has to say. Alcoholism is not a thing. Well, damn, what the hell? It's not? What have I been battling for like almost a decade now? Just nothing? The air? Okay, I guess. Wow, alcoholism is not a thing. Wow, that's interesting. Alcoholism is not a thing. Yes, there are people who drink too much and ruin their lives, but it is not a disease. People who drink to excess and ruin their lives are people who refuse to grow up. So you hear that, guys? We're nothing but a bunch of little toddlers. Well, that's kind of accurate, I guess. HIV is a disease. Ooh. Diseases are things that people are born with or catch, and they have little choice in having them. Type 2 diabetes is a rare disease that a person's lifestyle can lead them to get. Bro, can you calm down with that? I'm trying to film a video. Drinking, okay, so diseases are things that people are born with or catch, and they have little choice in having them. Type 2 diabetes is a rare disease that a person's lifestyle can lead them to get. Drinking too much is a symptom of immaturity and nothing more. Wow. This is an unpopular opinion, if there ever was one, because people want to be able to blame their shortcomings on something other than themselves. Drink too much, drink less. Damn. Burn. This person just burned us. Said like a true non-alcoholic, right? Come on, man. It's not like any of us as kids chose to be alcoholics. It's not like when I was, you know, a little tiny kid, I was like, I'm gonna grow up and you know, drink gallons of liquor and almost kill myself and become an alcoholic. That's just not a thing. None of us choose this. You know, I don't like that. I've said before, man, this is kind of a controversial conversation that people debate on. But I said in my first video ever that I kind of think of alcoholism as a disease, because if kind of the same way as if like you had cancer or something, or some sort of disease, and you just completely left it untreated and did nothing about it, it would kill you. And there's something that is completely different too about your everyday person who can drink regularly, you know. Anyways, there's actually some comments on this. I kind of go back and forth with the whole entire disease thing, because at the end of the day, guys, I believe that it is a disease. Because there's something about us that's different, that people don't drink the way that we do. People don't use the way that we do. But at the same time, it is a choice. I get that, you know, it is a choice. And I think that the deeper that you're inside of your addiction, the harder that choice becomes, obviously. But I don't know. This is what this person said. These were like the top comments that people left on this person's post, and they had some good stuff to say. So I'm going to read that real quick to you guys. This is what this person said. Tell it to DSM-5, which that is Diagnostic and Statistical Manual of Mental Disorders, 5th edition, that addiction isn't a disease. A book written by doctors. This isn't an opinion. It's a false fact. Also, this one of the definitions of disease. Disease, a particular quality, habit, or disposition regarded as adversely affecting a person or group of people. So there you go. It is a disease. I mean, that's a disease. That's 100% what alcoholism is for us and addiction is for us. 100%. And this person also, this is the comment right below it said, sorry to tell you this, bud, but you're very wrong. Your unpopular opinion, in quotation marks, isn't even an opinion. It's false information. If an individual develops an addiction, like alcoholism, it's considered a disease. A disease doesn't have to be a physical thing. A disease is defined as a particular habit, quality, or disposition regarded as adversely affecting a person or group of people. A large majority of doctors and medical professionals consider any type of addiction as a disease. Like someone already said, the DSM-5 is a medical book regarding mental disorders, and it will tell you that addiction is a disease. And I think that right there, we can kind of put that to rest. You know what I mean? There is choice involved with it. Don't get me wrong, there is, and I've said that on my channel, but it is a disease, man. And unless you are affected by this disease, you'll never understand it. And I can just tell by the way that person, you know, wrote that, they're not an alcoholic, man. You know, if anything, like, they might actually hate somebody who's an alcoholic. Who knows? Like, you could just tell that person was not an alcoholic and does not have the disease. And usually you find people that don't have our disease talking that way about us, and they downgrade it a lot of the times. And again, people who don't know anything about alcoholism and addiction shouldn't be expected to. But at the same time, you know, before you come and you just want to throw all these things out like it's not a disease, it's nothing but a choice, you know, and put us down like that, maybe do a little bit of information or do a little bit of research into it first and get some information and then come with it, okay? So I'm moving on from that, guys. Tell me your guys' opinion. I mean, in my opinion, it's a disease. That's my opinion, but I'd love to hear what you guys have to say. Red Bull. I'm not sponsored, but I should be. All right. All right, now the next one is, it was titled AA Predators. Now, before I even get into this one, man, I want to say that I attend an AA meeting. It's a smaller AA meeting, and I have nothing against AA. I've heard countless people say that it saved their lives, and actually next week, when I do this, episode 2 for this series, I'm going to read a story, a really inspirational story about how AA completely saved this person's life. So don't just like take this and think that I'm bashing AA. I'm just reading what this person had to say, and I want to hear your guys' opinions. And this one is titled AA Predators. So let's read it and see what what she had to say. Hi all. Anyone got some good advice for AA predators? You know the ones. Older, been around the block many times and latch on to any female newbies like me. Females, can you relate? Has this happened to you? No? Yes? Let me know. I took what I thought to be a friendly hug from a man old enough to be my dad and thought nothing sinister. Next time I see him at a meeting, he hugged me about 4 times. And during the serenity prayer, ran over to say, I'm coming to hold your hand. What the? I realized that I should have said something and even maybe pushed him away, but he genuinely seemed harmless. It was when he kept saying, you are so beautiful, that I got very uncomfortable, etc. And I just said, you're embarrassing me. Please don't say that. A female friend then stepped in and said, leave her alone. Something should be said at meetings about this, like 90 times 90. Along the lines of men should stick with men and women with women. What do you guys think about that? Do you guys think that AA meetings should just be meetings for women and just meetings for men? Or do you think it's okay that they cross? What do you guys think? Again, this is all about hearing your guys' feedback, so please let me know. Please recognize that some people are particularly vulnerable. So kindly do not approach them unless they come to you first or initiate contact. Well, especially at an AA meeting as a newcomer, man, you're just first getting sober. You're 100% vulnerable. Yeah, first initiate contact. I don't know. It's just left me feeling pretty uncomfortable and sorry to see this happen in so-called safe place. Anyone else had this or similar? Wow. If you ever watched this video, I am very sorry that happened to you. You know, there's nothing worse than like creepy, weird, you know, there's nothing worse than a predator. Let's just be honest. There's nothing worse on this earth than a predator. You know, I don't have any sympathy in my heart for predators. I just don't. I don't. This is a comment that somebody left on her post. So let's see what she had to say. And then we're going to end it there. I'm going to, you know, give a little bit more feedback and we'll end it there. And yeah, man, this is a new series. So this is what somebody posted on her Reddit post. We had a guy regularly letting young women stay with him as a part of his quote-unquote service. Wow. Turns out he had an ankle bracelet and no internet in his home because he was a pedophile. Wow. Well, that's... wow. At an AA event, a female friend of mine realized another member of the program was taking video of her butt, okay, while she was dancing. That's creepy as hell. After a year and a half in that trashy program, I was hit on, stalked, harassed, 13th stepped by men and by women. So they got women and men. Yeah, I mean, you know, you can be like being a predator doesn't discriminate. There's women predators and men predators. Don't get it confused. The mentality of the program is that everyone is quotation marks sick, but not all sickness is the same, and that type of messaging is irresponsible and encourages predatory conduct. Yeah, I could see that angle. I could see that angle. That's interesting. People are going to AA are vulnerable. Where do predators go? Where the vulnerable prey is. Well, yeah, I kind of just pointed that out, man. I mean, people just getting, you know, brand new to sobriety. Unfortunately, that's the world that we live in, guys. If you don't realize it, you will eventually in your life. We live in a really fucked up world. You know, there's beautiful things in it, but it's also a fallen world, man. Yeah. Where the vulnerable prey is, yeah, where do the predators go? Where the vulnerable prey is. Such a gross experience. I am so happy to be sober without having to do a dance for my dinner. Sobriety coin anymore. Wow. Wow. I am very sorry that happened to you. That sounds horrid. Have you guys experienced anything like that? Men or women? You know, I was reading some other comments on that, and there was guys in there saying that they were getting, you know, stalked and stuff. Have you guys ever experienced that? If so, drop a comment below, man. And again, I think that, of course, it's just like anything else. It depends. You know, there's good there's good AA meetings and there's bad ones. You know, I'm sure that it's just like anything else, man. There's good and there's bad. But I also heard my counselor in my last IOP say the same exact thing, and there was a chick that was in there with me as well, and she was also saying that there was like predatory men like coming on to her, following her out to her car, trying to go home with her, and all this weird type of stuff, man. That's just, no, man, if you're doing that type of stuff, man, I don't know, you know, you need to get locked up or something. That's creepy. But yeah, guys, what's your guys' opinions on this stuff? Do you guys think alcoholism is a disease, or do you think it's just 100% a choice? And have you had any experience with AA predators, or is your, you know, the place that because the place that I go to AA, it's super small. I don't think there's anything weird going on in there. There's like 10 of us. Everything's pretty normal. But there's some AA meetings here that are huge, and I've been to a few of them, and I've seen some kind of creepy stuff there. I won't even lie, man. But I'd like to hear your guys' opinions. Drop a comment below. Remember, no fighting either. No fighting in the comments. No negativity, just positivity on this channel. I've said it before, if you leave something negative, unfortunately, I'll have to remove you. Just talk, you know, hang out and get along. So, yeah, guys, I would love to know your guys' opinions. This is going to be a new series on my channel, and I'll probably do the next one next week. But yeah, man, I got a whole bunch of work to do tonight, so I'm gonna be heading out here soon to do that. And yeah, guys, almost to 900 subscribers. I love every single one of you. To the ones that are new, welcome. You are my friend. To the ones that have been around since the get-go, you are my friend. I love you guys. And yeah, man, let me know what you guys think about this new video series, or whatever you even want to call it. And if you have any crazy Reddit stories that you'd like me to read, drop a link or something in the comments below and I'll check it out. So yeah, guys, love you guys. Let me know your opinions on this stuff, and until next time, peace. Don't drink Red Bull. Stay safe, stay sober. Peace.